Hi, it's Deanna, and tonight I wanted to show you a very early American teddy bear made out of mohair that I had added to my collection a few months ago. He's really, really sweet, and I believe he's an early American ideal teddy bear. And I am not an expert, so I'm not 100% sure who made him, but I do believe he is American and he is ideal. He's fully jointed, so his arms, his legs move, his head swivels, and he has these long, sinewy arms with spoon shaped paws that turn upwards. The reason why I think he may be an early ideal bear is because they used to have pointy toes. They were known for that. And they were known for these legs that were shaped like turkey legs. And he has that attribute. I don't know if you could see. But actually, let me place him in a standing position to show you. You see what I mean? They look like turkey legs. The cool part about Ideal teddy bears and the story behind them is they were a Russian American immigrant husband and wife that owned like a candy store, novelty store in Brooklyn, New York. And it was like a tiny little small business. And the wife was a very, very good seamstress. And Teddy Roosevelt, I believe this was 1902, was an avid hunter. So he hunted big game as a hobby. And so he went on a trip with a bunch of like politicians of the day. And he spent the whole entire day, everybody caught a bear except for him. And so somebody took a bear cub, and actually it was an emaciated cub or a young bear, and it was like starving and it was weak. And they tied it up to a tree with a rope and they said, go ahead, go shoot the bear. And he refused to shoot the bear. And he thought it was unsportsmanlike, and he didn't have a cruel nature. Even though he was a hunter, he really relished in nature and actually our national parks. And he actually tried to preserve nature. He was very, very into that. And he was very environmentally active. And so news of that got back to the American public, and the news traveled fast. It was in all the newspapers about how Teddy refused to shoot the bear. Well, the immigrant Russian couple in Brooklyn, the wife had an idea. She was a very good seamstress, so she sewed a couple of these little teddy bears that were jointed and placed them in the window of her shop. Well, customers saw them and went crazy over them, and they started buying them up. And then she couldn't meet up with the demand. So many people wanted to buy the bears. And that's how the Ideal Toy Company got started. And this is America's first teddy bear. She had asked Teddy Roosevelt in a letter to the White House if she could name it Teddy's Bears. And he gave her permission, but he said nobody's going to want to buy them. And look what happened. I mean, so Teddy Roosevelt started it all with Ideal Toy Corp. And so now the rest is history. So this guy has really great shoe button eyes. Um, he's made out of mohair. He's stuffed with straw, and he's really a great addition to my collection. I was going to say addiction. It is an addiction collecting these old toys. So once again, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys all soon. So long.